Hello, wonderful people. This is JTwisdom for Bubbling with Elegance and Grace. And I wanted to share a book preview. Just wanted to share a book preview and a book recommendation. This is the last day. It's February 28th, so this is the last day for celebrating Black History Month. So I wanted to share a book. And the book is called Standing Up for Civil Rights in St. Louis. And the book is by Amanda Doyle and Melanie A. Adams. And this book is published by the Missouri Historical Society. And I really wanted to share this book because, first off, it's a children's book. But I think that adults reading this book would have an impact also, because I think that a lot of people don't, when you think of civil rights, a lot of people don't think of St. Louis, Missouri. A lot of people think of the South, but actually there was a major impact on America with the civil rights movement in St. Louis, Missouri. One of the quotes in the book that I really like, and it was from Judge Nathan B. Young, and he made this quote, and it was in St. Louis American in 1964, and he said, "You could write the entire story of civil rights by going back to the history of the city of St. Louis." Judge Nathan B. Young, the St. Louis American, 1964, and that is such amazing impact. And you know, we hear now a lot of people. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I would like to go see the movie. But I hear a lot of people talk about how, you know, how Black Panther has been inspirational, it's been moving, and that's wonderful, and I can't wait to see it. You know, but I just really think this is awesome to read about real life figures who have and are continually making an impact on America, you know, on America. And actually they are from St. Louis, Missouri. It's coming out of St. Louis, Missouri. And certain I won't give away too much of the book, but certain I call superhero figures that are in this book are, like, some of them are Dred and Harriet Scott, Frankie Muniz Freeman, Percy Green, and these are, I'm just naming a few. And the book actually goes in depth in talking about the civil rights movement in St. Louis, and actually talking about how each the figures that I named, as well as other key figures that have impacted St. Louis in the civil rights movement. And I think it's just such a key factor, because normally when, as I said before, normally when you think of civil rights, most people will say they think of the South. But actually St. Louis, Missouri is a key factor in the civil rights movement. And also one other court case, which is actually Shelley versus Kramer. And that actually is where it actually it removed the sanctions from neighborhoods, so where not only one ethnicity can live in a certain neighborhood, but it uplifted where anyone can live in that neighborhood, and then there can't be laws that can actually override that to prevent that from staying that way. So, and that impacted not just St. Louis, Missouri, but it impacted across the United States of America. So I highly recommend this book. This book is actually, you can purchase this book on Amazon.com, and I think the book is like $9.99. It is paperback. It's paperback, and it's a really it flows very well. It's a really good intro book into learning more about the civil rights movement and the impact that it made within St. Louis, Missouri. And so as I said, it can be purchased at Amazon.com. It can also, if you stop by the Missouri Historical Society. You can actually purchase this book in the museum shop. I did not get any kind of funding to talk about this book. I just wanted to disclose that. I just wanted to actually just say how much I think this book is a great intro to learning more about the civil rights movement in St. Louis, Missouri. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do in the subscribe button below. And if you'd like to make sure that you do not miss out on notifications when my next videos are coming up, please click on the bell and you'll be reminded, because sometimes I'll get comments that says, oh, I didn't know your video, I don't know how I missed this. Well, you can make sure you don't miss it if you click the bell below. So I wanted to say I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I can say I really just want to offer encouragement of where just living with confidence and living with excellence and holding your head up high. So until next time, this is JT Wisdom, and Jesus loves you.